3 times in one night, he swore he didn't know Jesus. The 3rd time, he cursed and called down damnation on himself if he was lying. Then the rooster crowed. Jesus turned and looked at him, and Peter ran out and wept like a broken man. 50 days later, that same Peter preached the sermon that launched the church. 3,000 people got saved. This is how failure became his greatest qualification. Peter was always the bold one. When Jesus warned the disciples they would all fall away, Peter's response was immediate. "Even if all fall away on account of you, I never will." Jesus looked at him. "This very night before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. Peter doubled down. "Even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you." He meant it. He had no idea how quickly confidence would collapse when pressure came. Hours later, soldiers arrested Jesus. Peter followed at a distance to the high priest's courtyard, sat by a fire, trying to blend in. A servant girl looked at him. "You were with Jesus of Galilee." First denial, "I don't know what you're talking about." Another servant, "This fellow was with Jesus." Second denial, "I don't know the man." With an oath, the crowd pressed in. His accent gave him away. Third denial, Peter began to curse. "I don't know him." Immediately a rooster crowed. Across the courtyard, Jesus, beaten, bound, on trial, turned and looked at him. Peter ran out into the night and wept bitterly. 3 days later, Jesus rose from the dead, and the angel at the tomb gave a specific message. "Go, tell his disciples and Peter." And Jesus made sure Peter knew he was still included. Later, by the Sea of Galilee, Jesus pulled Peter aside and asked him 3 times, "Do you love me?" 3 questions, matching 3 denials, giving Peter a chance to reverse every betrayal. Each time Peter said yes, Jesus responded, "Feed my sheep." Peter was recommissioned, restored, not in spite of his failure, but because of what it taught him. 50 days after the resurrection, the Holy Spirit fell on the disciples at Pentecost. And Peter, the same Peter who'd been too afraid to admit knowing Jesus to a servant girl, stood up and preached to thousands. 3,000 accepted his message and were baptized. The man who denied Jesus 3 times led 3,000 people to confess him. What changed? Peter had been broken. He'd seen his weakness, and Jesus had restored him. So here's the question: what failure are you letting disqualify you? Because Peter's story says that might be exactly what qualifies you.